This is Nosey with Good Intentions, the podcast.
In every nook and cranny.
This is Michael.
And Kirk. Guiding your noses today.
That worked! Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Sure is.
Yeah.
Had a little setup time.
Yeah.
Little new location here. Back to the
have.
cheek location.
Well, you can show them your cheek if you'd like.
I'd like to not show my cheeks. I don't have my table to hide behind today. You know, we'll see how it goes.
You're horrible. What is your raptress quote for us today, sir?
Well, I don't have a raptress quote today, but I did have a lyric because, I listen to a lot of music all the way down here. Up here. Whatever direction.
To the left of here.
To the left now, yeah. I hate that song, by the way.
I do too.
I also hate Wobble.
Why, you can't do the dance?
I'm just over it. It's at everywhere. Like, it's one of those things where it's like when you see white granny and black granny, I'm like, listen.
That ain't for you, boo.
This is not what I Have a Dream was supposed to stand for.
No interracial wobbling?
No wobble. Shake it. No, I was listening to this Ashanti. Well, Ja Rule and Ashanti. I think it was Ja Rule's song.
Okay.
Always on Time.
Oh, that's a good song.
And I love that song. I used to listen to it all the time. But I don't think I really listened to it when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of a sad song.
Yeah.
Like she says, I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. I gave you my all, so baby be mine. And I'm like, oh. You know what I mean? Like, it's sort of a sad lyric.
It's okay.
Like, I gave you everything. Will you be mine now?
Well, maybe she's just saying I'm dependable.
That's is that
maybe not that dependable.
She's like, fuck sexy. I'm dependable. I've been here this whole time.
Well, she's sexy, so that's with the package.
Well, Ashanti aside as a human being.
But the messaging.
The lyric, just specifically the wording. Because it's sort of like, he doesn't have to do anything, but I've done everything, so now you can be mine.
Hey.
That sounds like something you do.
Wow. Shade. That's not where I thought you were going with that. I definitely thought you was about to shade me and be like, not always there on time, myself.
Well, the lyric is always on time.
That does not apply to me.
Not apply to you.
But I'm there when you call.
Okay.
You don't
So
call.
you're the opposite of the song.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm not dependable, but you can still be mine.
But you're dependable on the call?
Maybe.
Wonder what she meant by I'm not always there when you call. Like, I can't always answer. Is that what that means?
I think so.
But I'm always on time.
Yeah. I think I want some more volume.
I gave you my all. Now that I think about it, I gave you my all, but I wasn't there when you called. Was that my all?
That was a percentage of your all.
Maybe not all. 75%.
Well, we've said before, nobody can be the whole 100.
True.
Maybe
True.
that's her 10%.
Maybe she was like, well, I missed a few calls, but I still showed up.
I ain't going to cheat on you. You could depend on me, but...
Is that what that means?
No, I just say maybe that's her 10% that doesn't, some people's 10% is...
Maybe she meant she was at work.
Yeah.
Writing songs.
I don't think you punch a clock for that, but fair enough.
Yeah. Well, you can't answer in the studio.
If you're recording, that's true.
Yeah. Cell phones weren't big then, after 9.
Mm-hmm. I never had, did I have? Yeah, I had a cell phone during that time.
Christina Milian was AM to PM.
You stupid. It took me, I was like, what? AM to PM? And I thought about the songs you had, yeah.
Yeah. AM to PM.
Yes, exactly. But I was trying to think of how the melody went. I was like, how does that go?
From AM to PM.
She's had some horrendous songs and actually some good songs that should have blown up.
I loved Dip It Low.
Well, she had the little Asian, I don't know which Asian cultures. I'm just going to say culturally Asian. You know what? Ask me what's on my mind. Let's just avoid that altogether.
Well, it's on your mind, Michael. It's going well so far.
Not racial slurs.
Chatting already, I see.
No, we actually had somebody send in a question.
We love a good question. Was it an email?
No.
Well, that's fine.
But we got permission to use their name. And you know this person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Boy.
So
I've got to be peppy.
I don't know. You decide.
Okay.
And she is an avid listener, Miss Kelly.
Thank you.
L.
I had a feeling. Me intuition told me I narrowed it down to about one. Thanks, girl.
Yeah. So, all right. So let's see here. Let me get to the top of it. Okay. Bam. Her topic is, what are things that men are easily offended by? And I said, well, this is how I respond. I said, can I use your name?
Oh, you already got it.
No, I said, can I use your name first?
Yeah.
Because, I tend to forget like 95% of the time.
Same.
She said, that's fine. I said, okay, cool. We'll be recording tomorrow, whatever tomorrow is.
Did you say Kelly L?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Only's Kelly.
I know, but her last name's not L.
Oh, that's her.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
The I Grizzy. The I Grizzy. So I said, any context to the question, I'm going to repeat it so we don't forget. Okay. What are things that men are easily offended by? And I said, can I get some context? She said, a friend of hers and I have experiences that have shown that men are offended a lot of times by their shorter height. And if we say something about their hair or lack thereof. And then, do you want the stories that she gave? We want to discuss a little bit and then talk about her particular stories.
Well, let's discuss it and see if we and see where we get to, and then we'll throw a story or two in there.
Cool.
Does she have multiple stories?
Well, it was her and a friend of hers at dinner talking about it, and each of them have a story.
Gotcha. Okay.
Do you think men are easily offended?
I am not short, so I never really understood that because I always wanted to be short.
See, I didn't get slightly above average height until probably like 12th grade. So all of my life I've been short. And then
Which do you prefer?
My current height.
Okay.
I'm not tall, but I'm not short.
Okay.
Because I think the average height for men,
somewhere in between.
Yes.
This porridge is too cold. This porridge is too hot. This porridge is just
yes.
right.
I feel like I fall in that category because average height of a man is 5'8".
Sure.
Didn't we look it up one time?
Doesn't sound like me.
No, I think it was on a Petty episode.
Not me.
I don't know. But yeah, I think it's 5'8".
Okay.
I'm taller than 5'8", so I'm okay.
Yay.
Yeah. And
gotta get the bounce in.
Hey. But on top of that, I've never been short as an adult. So it's...
Did anybody ever call you short?
Hell yeah. People said I looked tall just because I had a big ass fro. I had like hair. But yeah, they were like, if you didn't have no hair, you'd be like this tall. But it didn't really hurt my feelings.
It sounds like it did.
No, it just was a corny joke.
Oh.
Yeah. It's kind of like when I was in the military and they're like, you related to Dave? Huh? Now that got old. Because you can see my last name on our uniform. That got old.
Officer Chappelle.
Yeah, well, I was a petty officer.
Petty officer? Oh, look at you. You was petty before petty.
That's the name of this episode. Petty before petty. No, so I never dealt with like short jokes as a grown-up.
Yeah.
And I mean, in school, you get picked on for everything.
I don't even know any short jokes.
Do
you know any?
No.
Let's say so.
I actually don't know any.
Nobody said a short joke against you?
Not ones that were good. That like stuck out. Like I said, the hair thing, that wasn't like a joke. It was just shit talking.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's it like being tall?
Well, I don't have anything to compare it to.
So you've always been taller than everybody for the most part in your age.
Yeah. If you look at my kindergarten picture,
who's that middle schooler?
You're going to find me pretty quickly. And we're all sitting down.
And you're towering over these babies.
I might look like I'm standing up.
He's not in the right grade. Did they check your birth certificate?
They were like, oh, listen, my mom, until I was 15, she would say, you'll say you're 12 and you'll get the kids menu because I didn't eat.
You were tall as shit, though.
She would go, and he's 12. And they would look.
Listen, this bitch is lying.
They would look at me and I would just be standing there and I would look 12. Like I would, sort of be like,
yeah,
and they would go, Okay. As they looked up to the sky.
Okay.
They're like, yeah, that checks out.
Even though you got your driver's permit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But I do think hair is a big touchy subject for guys.
Mine is going away.
Mine too. Up in this corner right here.
Mine is back here on the top.
Well, you gonna have a sunroof.
Yeah.
See, I won't get a sunroof, hopefully, at all, because supposedly you get your hairline and all that from your mom's side.
Turns out they might be wrong.
You think so?
My mom's dad has a full head of hair. Never had any issue. My mom's brother has a full head of hair. No issue.
What's your dad got? I can't remember what his hair looks like.
He's got, me and my dad both have the dual cowlicks in the front, and his goes back in the cowlick.
See, that's how it is. My mom's brother, my uncle, his is got he keeps it cut real low, so it's not noticeable. But if he let it grow, it's nice and patchy. Mine is too. Now, my barber, he hits it with a little enhancements, as we say. Yeah.
Since Granny's made a full recovery.
You're horrible. He has absolutely put a few. Now, it's still a hairline.
I still don't know what the joke was.
What?
About Granty.
She passed away.
You said I said something fucked up.
He was like, fuck her. I was like, ooh.
Sounds like me.
And he was like, I'm just kidding. I was like, that wasn't me. I'm getting a haircut next week. But
don't listen to this before the
absolutely not.
Oh.
But I do think guys are self-conscious. I think because
you wore marabou bucket hats to hide the fact that your hair was unkempt.
There's no M in that word. Unkept.
Is it?
Yeah, UNKEPT.
What's kempt? There's a word, KEMPT.
Is it?
Wonder what it means.
Is it really, or are you just rolling with it?
Yeah.
Interpolation?
I'm serious. 2 poles. 2 poles into 1 wins.
You're horrible, sir. No, I think the reason why men are sensitive about their hair, though.
Unkept?
Yeah, unkept.
But what is unkempt?
Fuck if I know. I don't know if that's a word. Look, I will check this shit.
I'm pretty sure. Continue.
I think that men are self-conscious about their hair primarily because that makes us look youthful. And so when you start losing your hair, it shows your age more.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? I mean, if it's by choice, not if you shave it bald.
I mean, celebrities, obviously, they do like makeup and stuff. So, I mean, I guess it's not really fair to, but I mean, I'm thinking like celebrities, like there's a lot of bald male celebrities that look better now as bald older men than they did with hair.
But you got to think, it depends on age too, though. Once you get to a certain age and you like it, fuck it, it's gone. Then you just shave it down.
Unkempt. UNKEMPT.
What's it mean?
Especially of a person having an untidy or disheveled appearance.
Then what the fuck is unkept?
Just a second.
He gonna shit on him.
No. I thought I know it's a word.
So there is
not
an
a word.
Oh well, all right. Well.
It's unkempt.
It don't even sound
Look
right.
At her. Look at her.
1 and 1. Interpolation unkempt.
Yes, bitch. Yes. She's a smart one today.
I have to self-correct.
Fuck with my words again.
That's how you did me with interpolation. He's like, I don't think that's a real word. You made that shit up.
I said, look at her.
I don't know. That's a real word.
Oh, look at her. I mean, you were right. I still didn't. It's not what you defined it as was not what it was.
I didn't define it as clearly as Webster's, obviously, because I'm not Webster's, but.
We love a good Webster.
But I think that with the hairline.
Yeah, unkempt. Turns out.
Back in my mind now. No, I think part of it is though, because like we're in our 30s, soon to be in our 40s. It's coming around the bend.
I might be a smidge closer than you.
A whole year, yes.
11 months.
But no, you
is it
think
12?
about it's 11 months.
What day is yours? What number is yours?
Oh, the 11th. I mean, you don't remember my birthday. That's trifling.
Well, it's in my calendar.
So electronics must remind you. That's
Listen,
fine.
have we not had the conversation?
We have.
Okay. If it ain't in the listen, if you're out there listening, if it ain't in the calendar, I ain't showing up because I don't know fuck about it.
Mine was in the calendar. You still was a day late.
No, I had talked to you.
Did I?
But I had forgotten to like do an official happy birthday on the day of.
You ain't say it on the phone though.
I did. I sang you the whole song and everything. Happy birthday.
You did not do that because I don't remember that shit. But no, you think about it. I think it depends on the age group you're in too. When you're in your 30s and 40s, if it's going away, you like, it ain't supposed to be leaving just yet. But see, like a home, we ain't friends now. We're just associates. But no, because I haven't seen him in.
I love when people get demoted.
Well, I mean, we haven't seen each other regularly in a long time. That has been like well over 10 years. And we kind of had a falling out, but kind of not. Won't say whether he's been discussed on this podcast or not.
Why don't you tell me about it?
No, I'm good. No, I think relatives of his may or may not listen.
Hi, relatives.
You stupid as hell. Hi, relatives. No, so he was losing his hairline like before we could legally drink. But
yeah,
he also had a full beard in high school. Like a grown-ass man, not few scraggles in a goatee.
Yeah.
But a full-blown, like, man beard. There was a couple guys in high school like that.
Super blonde chops.
That shit probably looked crazy.
Well, it looked kind of interesting because yeah.
You got a pic, not currently, but do you have a picture of it like at home?
I'd have to look it up, but maybe, yeah.
All right, if you think about it.
You know I'm not going to.
I know. I can
When this episode comes out, I'll be like, oh, that's right, yeah.
2 months later.
Well, kind of like the pictures that we took.
Whatever. That's because people have varying schedules.
Just you.
No, yeah, plus the jacket I bought is hot trash.
You gotta show it to me while I'm
It's
here.
at Gabby's house.
Shut up.
No, because I met her somewhere to show it, and I was like, I'm gonna bring it with me. She was like, I'm gonna turn it into a skirt. I said, you got it. That shit is ugly as hell. Okay. It looks like a fleece blanket turned into a fake, cut into the shape of a blazer. It's not the same. The black is kind of.
What if I wore it?
I wouldn't even let you do that. You ain't gonna be standing no picture next to me with that bullshit.
Can't be seen in public like that.
No, sir.
Okay.
But
wow.
So do you think
now I'm mad it's not here that I can see it?
We swing by Gabby maybe on the way out.
Okay, maybe.
Depending on what time
maybe
we're done. Probably not.
Well, we're here for a reason. Undisclosed reason.
You're a hot mess. No, I think if it's 30s and 40s, like if you start looking older, if the hairline is disappearing not by choice and it's making you look naturally older, I think that's when people start getting self-conscious about it. But if you shave your head by choice, then it's not as bad, I guess. It's not a self-conscious thing because it's yours. Like it's by choice, not force. My hairline. No.
Yes, they cry. Oh,
yeah.
You think they cry?
I
think I might.
For real?
Yeah.
You gonna rock a baldy?
I may not have a choice. I may not have a choice in the matter.
I mean, if you 60 or 70, who gives a shit? I don't know.
We'll see if it lasts that long.
Well, my great uncle has his shit is gone. He need to cut that bullshit off.
Listen, I don't want to be the monk.
His shit
hair
is
on
like,
the side,
his
nothing
is like
on the top.
That. His shit is all white.
Yeah, that's when,
and it's not like it's not spare hairs poking. It's skin.
Larry.
Yes.
Mo Curly Larry.
Yeah.
I can't.
No, I think that. And his.
I grew up seeing too much of it. My uncle,
yeah.
I think he's still holding on to the.
My great uncle is holding on to his, and I would love for him to cut it off. It looks horrible. Yeah. But he don't give a shit. He's like 70 plus. He don't give a damn. But I give a damn. It looked terrible. Even my cousin be like, I wish my dad let that shit go.
Yeah. She should shave it.
Huh?
Give him a sleeping pill and then shave it while he's asleep.
He will wake up and kill everybody in the house.
Everybody getting the smoke today.
Everybody getting the smoke today. When I tell you, getting that smoke.
Okay.
But do you think what other things do you think men specifically are very self-conscious about or embarrassed by?
Oh, penis.
Yeah, size.
Yeah.
Yeah. My thing was, I used to tell
I
girls.
actually heard someone say one time theirs was too big. And they weren't joking.
What?
They weren't joking.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were like, yeah, it could be reduced.
I don't think they do that.
And I was like,
Length or girth?
listen.
Look at you about to take your hand. I was like,
listen.
I got to tell you off camera.
I saw this thing on Instagram, you know.
It's a big old dick on Instagram.
No!
I was like, you put dicks on there.
And it was a graffiti of the word both.
B-O-F-F?
Just one F. B-O-F.
I always put 2 F's when I spell it, but yeah.
So when you said that, all I could think of was that
Girth?
image of both. I would say probably, maybe both. Here's the thing: the canal is only like I know, like rap songs like to talk about, you know, getting in the guts, but I mean,
you can't actually, yeah.
It only the cavern is only as cavernous as it is.
It's about, I think the average is what, 4 in depth, in actual depth.
Yeah, maybe 6.
Yeah, it's something like 4 to 6.
Yeah.
And obviously, it has
Because you
some
also have to
give.
think like it
Doesn't it hit the
goes
cervix?
and then it goes and then turns.
Yeah, but then even if you turn with it, it's still, you hit it's the cervix, right?
Well, I didn't mean just that one.
Oh.
How you doing? But yeah, cervix for the women.
That's what I'm familiar with.
Well, I mean,
I know women
anal.
have
If you
anuses
do a
as
little
well.
anal as well,
I've
you know.
I've facilitated. What happened?
I keep kicking camera too.
Oh. You just
Sorry,
shakies.
camera
You
one.
giving camera the shakies, the Michael J. Foxes.
Is that Parkinson's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shakies.
Bless.
Muhammad Ali had that.
It'll
before he
kill
died.
you.
Really?
Yeah.
What is Parkinson's? I know it's
I mean,
shaking.
it's the loss of control. It's the
like your
loss
motor
of
functions?
control.
Or
Yeah.
is it like a atrophy of your muscles?
It's all the stuff.
Mm.
It's apparently it's also painful. Like it's not just
It's not you just
yeah.
shake. It's like ow, 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 without saying it out loud, like audibly saying ow.
Yeah.
That sucks. I'm serious. Who want to be? You can't be still, and
Sorry.
it hurts.
One of the songs I listened to was "Shake It Like a Polaroid Picture." So that was all that popped in my head. But yeah, apparently it's very painful. Don't make me laugh. You know what to do.
That's the name of this episode. Shake it like a Polaroid.
I thought it was gonna be what was the other one? You already forgot, didn't you?
I did. Fuck it. I'm gonna just text it to you.
Yeah. But I think it's one of those things where I'm not saying that women should get enhancements, but the option is there. Like if you feel like is titties, is that a funny word to anybody, just me?
I think titties is very funny.
Okay, so it's been in a couple of rap songs I've
Hold on, we
listened to
can't
recently.
skip past this being too big thing.
Oh, hold on, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. Well, because here's the thing. Nobody wants to
Titties?
be in pain.
The titty. Wait. So we went back to the. Okay.
Hold on, we'll go back. We'll go back to the panasse.
Okay.
Titties. I've heard it a few times in rap songs, and I laugh
What?
because I'm like, titties.
The word is funny.
I'm like, I don't think that's a hard word.
No, it's just funny. It's like
I don't
lighthearted.
think they need to be
Titties.
funny though.
Yeah, but it's just by nature of the word to me is very lighthearted. Titties.
Yeah,
Titties.
it's got like a jiggle to it.
Yeah, because they jiggle. Well,
Watch
most
it
of them.
wiggle, see it jiggle, cool and fruity.
Jello for justice. Makes the world so fun to be. JELLO.
Is that the words?
Yeah,
Makes the world so fun to be.
yeah. Now I don't know because you've double checked. I don't know. I think that's what it
Not
is.
double checked.
No, I said you're going to double check. So yeah.
Cool and fruity.
Let's watch it wiggle, see it jiggle. Kool-Aid, fruity,
Cool and fruity.
Jello for justice.
Jello makes
for just
gelatin.
us?
Say JELLO.
Is that what it is?
Kool-Aid makes gelatin.
I don't
Jello
know.
makes gelatin like JELLO.
I don't know.
I think that's what I do.
I'm not gonna confirm or deny. I have no
Shake
idea.
your tail feather.
They're Michael J. Foxes.
Oh no! Stop making mine sound worse.
You said it, shake it like a Polaroid.
That's all I thought of when you said that.
That's horrible.
You know what to do.
Apparently they don't. You said it's uncontrollable.
Oh, isn't that sad though?
I said that was suck.
We're gonna get it now that we've talked about it.
I'm sure I'm gonna be.
I'm terrified but fascinated by Bell's palsy.
What's that one?
It's where
Oh fuck.
Well, it's where your face doesn't move, but only half of it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm ducking my head like I'm not on camera.
Like when somebody has like a stroke, they'll get like Bell's palsy.
They got the droopy. What's the dog name? Is it Droopy?
What is his dog? What is his dog's name? What is his name?
I think it's Droopy, and then
it might be Droopy.
I forgot his son's name. Dippy? I don't know the son's name.
No, you're thinking of Scrappy.
No, the Droopy has a
Scrappy,
but Droopy has a son.
I don't know.
It don't matter. We gonna quit trying to fact check shit. But yes,
unkept.
Yes. I don't think I want the Droopy face.
No. But every time I have every time I go to the dentist and they like numb a side, I always take a picture and send it to my mom. And I'm like, it's happening.
Are you fucking with her like that? That's wrong.
No, because she knows I'm like going to the dentist. But I'm obsessed with it.
Wow.
I don't know. I've always been obsessed with it. Bell's palsy.
I don't even like how it's pronounced.
Oh, listen, when I see somebody, I'm like, oh, she got the touch of the bells.
Wow. That's how you feel, sir?
Or a little palsy. She's getting a little palsy going.
I'm assuming that's named after the doctor that discovered it or whatever.
Who the hell knows?
That's a weird name.
If you know Camera One, comment below.
A little balls in your palsy. Oh, it's bells. Excuse me. A little bells in your palsy.
What if it was called balls palsy? What if it was just the balls?
That wouldn't be that bad though, because you wouldn't see them.
Balls palsy.
I'm pretty sure they'd be paused anyway. They just be chilling. They don't really do much.
Just hanging out, dude. No. So the panache thing. I think it was because like I know everybody's like bigger's better, but there is a certain there's a certain moment where it becomes. It's just painful.
But that's why I asked you, is it girth or length? Because I think if it was just really long, you could control how much you put in. But if it's girth, if you got a big ass Pepsi can, she's just gonna have to deal with it.
I think the problem is she's not dealing with it.
Well, you can't go in there trying to savage the vagina.
Or whatever.
The earners. The earners.
The anal. Well, you can't be willy-nilly with any of it. You know?
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's. I don't think it's a matter of warming it up.
Not if it's the circumference of a Pepsi can, or whatever beverage you prefer to drink. It is what it is. I seen this one old thing on a documentary. No, it's a documentary about this dude. His was like, you know how they be like, it's down to my knee.
Yeah.
Like
his was.
Yeah, but it didn't look like a normal penis. It looked.
Yeah.
Not being funny, it looked like infected, kind of. Because it was
affected by length.
Man, what? That shit was just like, and he wasn't getting none. I mean, how do you pleasure yourself with that? 2 hands on them.
That might be a group bait.
Yes.
How many hands? What was that game where you put your hands on? What is that?
I don't know. All hands on deck.
No. What's that where you like the person with the last hand is it? Like you have like a baseball bat and everybody like one person starts and you put it.
I know you don't.
It'd be one of those. All
hands on dick. That's terrible, sir. Yeah. I just want you to know. That's pretty horrible.
Just saying. I'd be a long stroke, I'd say.
Yeah. I
think your arm would get tired.
His arm? Or
that's a long way to go. That's why I'm saying group bait might be a little more effective.
I think that might be some trouble even for Superhead. Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
That's
that girl.
Yeah. But see, my thing is,
I don't believe her.
What you mean?
Is that weird?
Believe what? Her stories?
No. I believe. No, that's that. Yeah, because most of them were confirmed.
Yeah. Most people were like, "Yeah, it is what it is."
I don't know if she.
Gucci?
Yeah, I don't know if she like loved that. Like, I think she was. No offense,
man. Fuck
head
her.
of super, but
I don't know her.
I don't know her either. But I'm intrigued. Like,
oh, you don't
was
think
that fun?
I don't think it was. She's talked about it. I know after
what I enjoy.
Okay,
and I know that I enjoy.
I think she felt degraded.
But yeah,
I think
it didn't seem like she was like, look at her. I think she was more like,
this shit again.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I mean, who knows?
Which is sort of sad, though.
I mean, she did it by choice.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell. I mean, I wasn't there.
Well, when your name's Superhead, I mean, really. What else you going to do with your life?
And then she tried to lie and be like, oh, it's because they said I had a big old head. Ha ha.
For real?
She tried to play it off in one interview, but everybody knows why that's what her name is. I bought the book.
Do you think she was here? Okay. I don't, when straight men are like, yeah, she's good at it, I don't really trust their opinion.
Okay.
Well, here's why. No offense, ladies. No offense to the ladies.
But
what I mean by what I mean by that is it happens so infrequently for straight men that I'm like, you'd be happy with a vacuum cleaner.
Damn.
No.
I mean, if it's not going to fit in the vacuum cleaner, not going to matter.
There's different.
I meant like if it's too small. I gotta feel.
I thought we were going to go through it's too big for a condom talk.
No, you got to feel the suction, and if it's don't get a good grip, I would assume you're just.
I don't know. I don't think it matters. I think the suction is the suction.
Yeah, but if it don't get the seal on it, then isn't it kind of pointless?
I don't know. I think you can throw a little hand on there as well.
Fair enough.
Just saying. Just a guess.
Okay. Well, I
haven't tried the vacuum.
I haven't either. So I was like, I don't know.
Maybe I should. Maybe for the pod, I'll try.
Just report back.
Only's gonna be like, "What the f are you talking about now?"
No, see, this is.
I think this is why he doesn't really listen as much anymore.
As far as size, though, when I was younger, I used to be like, man. I think probably because I was a kid, but I was like, that's kind of fucked up that girls make fun of guys for their size because you don't get to pick out the size off a shelf.
Correct.
And you can't.
Because I think the problem with that is if
most
men
of us
were allowed,
would pick too big,
we would pick the Washington Monument.
Absolutely.
Not realizing
just to say
that
we
nobody wants the Washington Monument.
Yes. It'd be like, why did I pick this?
Yeah. Why did I pick baby arm holding an apple?
Yeah, exactly. Like, that was stupid.
Yeah.
I think just the bragging rights initially would sound cool.
Yeah.
Then when you're not getting any vagina, you'd be like, why did I pick this?
Anal.
Yes. Why did I pick this stupid ass size?
Yeah.
So I think we'd be screwed. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I think also like, I do think it's weird that women would make like, you're a bitch. Like, I'm sorry. If you're making, like, here's my thing. I don't care how mean somebody is to you. If your response is something that they can't control, you're a bitch. Really? I don't care if you're a man or a woman. You're a bitch. If you're like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, something that somebody has zero control over, you're a bitch. Like,
that's why you got that big ass scar on your face. You'd be like, I got that as a baby. I can't do anything about it.
I remember in high school, this guy, I can't think of his name right now. It doesn't matter because, I wouldn't use it anyway. But he had a birthmark over his eye. I thought it was really cool, but some people made fun of him. And I'm like, y'all are bitches.
Yeah. There's this girl that went to a school in my district, and I would see her like growing up, and she has a birthmark. I think that shit was like flattering, but I thought
it looked good on him.
Yeah, but I'm sure she's had people make fun of her. I know her name, but I'm not gonna say it on here.
I think his name was Troy. I don't remember though. Okay. That may not be right.
Okay.
Somebody fact check that. Anyway, he was very nice, but he had a birthmark over his eye. But I thought it made him more interesting.
Yeah, but when you're the one with the birthmark and people make fun of you, it ain't interesting.
Well, I didn't make fun of him.
Well, yeah.
But I heard people do.
Yeah.
They were bitches.
Yeah. That's kind of how that goes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I never had people make fun of my parents, though.
You were too busy shitting on one of them.
No, I mean, the only thing I ever had was I had this one idiot when we lived in Rochester, New York as kids. And it's...
Have you ever noticed that we both say Rod Chester? And there's no D in the word.
Unkempt.
I don't know. I heard myself say it the other day, and I went, there's no D. Why do I keep saying Rod Chester?
I don't know. I guess because we don't want them to actually know what city we're talking about. Rochester.
Well,
Chester's Rod.
There's most of them.
I know.
Chester's Rod.
I didn't tell him which state it's in. But no, when there was this one kid, he asked me how to say cuss words in sign language.
Uh-huh.
And I said, okay, just don't do it to my parents. He was like, okay. And he did it, and I beat the fuck out of his ass. But I mean, that's relative to being 9 or 10. But to the best of my abilities.
So you were a bully?
No, he cussed at my parents after I just told him not to do the shit in front of them.
How did you know?
Because I saw it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So,
interesting.
To the best of my 9, 10-year-old abilities,
did
I
Pappy
kicked his
teach you?
I don't know how I knew the cuss words.
I'd like to know.
Shit, I don't know. That was
maybe
30.
you can show me.
The cuss words?
We'll throw a few here on the old podcast.
Shan't not. Shan't happen.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Like,
leave that shit alone. I just moved your camera.
It's like making fun of me because of my parents, or making fun of you because of your parents, or
but
making fun of that
everybody gets
person
made
because
fun of.
But I'm like,
not as
you're
adults,
a bitch.
But.
If you make fun of my parents that have nothing to do with me, and I have no control over them,
Oh, yeah.
but you're targeting me while making fun, yo mama.
We grew up with your mama jokes, though. I told
Is that...
That's not personal, though. It's just very...
Yo mama jokes. Are those...
I had them on deck.
Well, they were sort of the same.
Yeah, they're standardized. I understand
the standardization of yo mama.
Absolutely.
Well, because it was sort of like, your mama's so fat, you got to run around her.
Yeah, or your mama so fat she jumped up and got stuck, or your mama so fat she sat on the rainbow.
She jumped up and got stuck?
Yeah, she never, yeah.
Got stuck in the air?
Yeah.
Oh, because she was
fat, yeah.
Like a balloon.
Yes, or your mama so fat she sat on the rainbow and made Skittles.
Oh, yeah.
Your mama so fat she sat on a quarter and made a booger come out of George Washington's nose.
Yeah, that one's a lot lengthy.
It is, yeah. When your mama's so fat, when she sit around the house, she sit around the house.
I remember that one. Yeah.
It was a good bit of it. I told my oldest about them jokes. She was like,
your mama's so dumb.
She thought, yes, there's a couple of them. Your mom's so stupid. She thought, what she said? She thought a quarterback was a refund.
I haven't heard them in so long.
I had a few on deck.
But I feel like your mama, it's not really your mom.
No, it's not personal. It was more joking.
Most of the time, I have no idea who your mom is.
Exactly. I do remember a couple guys, your mom was like, it got personal, and the guy was like, my mom's dead. But I think they were lying just to make them feel bad. I could be wrong, but I've heard a couple people do that, yeah.
See, my problem was I was the kid that if I said a your mama joke and you said my mom's dead, I'd be like, I'd have killed myself too if I had you.
As a kid?
Well, I might have been a little
raw,
savage. No, I think it's because my natural reaction was, remember where I was raised.
This is true.
My God.
My God.
I think it was because I would have been like embarrassed, like, oh God, your mom's dead. So I would have had to say something
meaner,
worse.
Because you were embarrassed.
Because then it would be something else other than your mom. Your mama's so dead.
I don't think that's
in my mind.
I don't think you're supposed to double down on that
in
one.
My mind.
Yeah, no, not in real life. You don't double down on your dead mama.
Well, the problem is it would just pop out.
Oh.
That's what she said.
Did you get that from
my
know
great
his
aunt.
Yeah, but I was also going to say one of your friends is Savage. I cannot think of his nickname. I only know his real name.
Mac and G?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that also, did that contribute to the savagery?
You know what? That's probably where I heard that from.
Yeah.
That sounds like mac and cheese.
Yeah, some savagery.
Yeah. It also sounds like Chocolate Swirl in his heyday, which every once in a while he slips back into his heyday.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah.
I got some dabbles of it. But
That's
playful.
Savagery would be the two of them.
It was playful sparring, though. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I wish they knew what we was talking about. But
Playful sparring.
So what other mental back and forth. But so what other things do you think men are embarrassed or self-conscious about, though? I think it's kind of those 3 or 4 things.
Weight.
You think so?
Yeah.
No, there's too many fat ass dudes around here.
But I think it depends on, like, there are people that gain weight on purpose.
There are?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't have that problem.
I got it by choice.
I got it from my mama. No, I got it from somebody's genes.
Genetics. Well, your mom ain't no big woman.
No, which is why I don't think so.
No, just joking.
I've never had any issue gaining weight. That seems to be the easiest part of my life.
You fight it off every day.
But I think there are people that like gain weight. They want to like feel big. They want to take up more space. I mean, I would imagine it's similar to like bodybuilders. You want to feel bigger. You want to take up more space. You want to.
It sounds like it'd be more fun getting fatter than more muscular, but.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But I think it's sort of the same
What you mean?
mindset.
You sure?
Yeah. Based off what I've seen, yeah.
So I'm going to stuff my face and dig up more space.
But I think it's still very like regimented. It's still very...
Oh, you're not talking about...
With a purpose.
Oh, you're not talking about people who just happen to be big. You're talking about people who...
No. I'm talking about people who are intentionally gaining weight.
That I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah. Gainers. I think there's like a whole thing.
But it's not like bodybuilding where you're bulking. This is...
Similar. But bulking for bodybuilders
is much different.
You're putting on weight to then
cut.
Eat for your muscles to eat and get bigger.
Yeah.
Whereas gainers
just getting fat.
I think they're just doing it for like the stomach, my understanding is like filling up a space, you know.
You could do that with your baby arm instead of your beer gut.
Well, not everybody got to pick the monument
off the shelf,
you know, on the dick shelf.
You stupid.
I don't know what else would be. I think men are offended I think straight men are offended when women don't want them.
Yeah, I thought that was just...
I also think that straight men are offended when gay men
do want them?
Don't flirt with them. In some capacity. Like, I think some straight men are like, don't touch me. But I think at the same time...
It's flattering?
It's flattering.
Yeah, I'm neutral on that one. I don't really feel either way. It's not a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah. Well, you're homophobic.
I'm not really homophobic.
It's been discussed. It's been proven. We have evidence.
But I don't hate gay people.
I don't think it's a hate.
No, it's not.
It's a fear. Homophobia.
I know, but see, when people say homophobia, it's like you walk around like dropping F-bombs and you get away from me, F-word. And I don't do all that.
No, I think I think that's how people that don't understand homophobia use it.
Then, okay, what's my spectrum of homophobia?
Well, you'll fast forward the scene because two men are a little intimate.
So?
But even you don't even like when two men are having like a heartfelt conversation.
Yeah, but I ain't got to do nothing with sexual orientation. Hell, that's just...
But it's an intimate moment. Even the word intimate can mean more than just...
Hunching.
Penetration.
But you only kiss on them and be like, ew. I'd be like, that's none of my business.
Fast forward.
What the fuck? I don't be like, oh, my eyes avert my eyes.
You do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you did. You said it on the episode.
On the show, not in real life.
You were like, I just looked away and talked to somebody else.
Yes, and I don't want to see nobody taking at each other's booty.
What'd that booty do?
I wasn't afraid of I'm so scared of the TV.
You were like, real monsters.
Well, I know somebody who fast forwards all sex scenes, no matter what. Men, women, men.
At least it's equal.
So what's that? Sex phobia?
Probably asexual.
Who?
Well, there's, asexual meaning. Sorry, camera 2.
He don't care.
Camera 2. I'm kidding.
Is it still recording?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm paranoid
well,
now.
like asexual is like you're uninterested in sex.
This applies to her.
The queen. I thought I heard it buzzing.
I think, where did we leave off as far as men being fat?
Something told me I knew who it was.
Got him. I don't think, maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like, in my opinion, there's no stats, so this is not factual. From what I see, it seems like it's more, it's probably 50-50 fat women and fat dudes. It's just distributed differently.
50-50 what?
I was initially going to say, I think there's more fat men than, let me start saying fat. There are more unhealthy men than there are unhealthy women. But then I was like, no, it's probably 50-50.
Well, I believe the statistic is 60-something% of America.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
But I just meant men versus women who would.
Of that.
Yeah.
I'd say it's probably.
I think it's probably 50-50.
Probably pretty even.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, Yeah. I was going to say it's probably dudes or more shit. Yeah. But it's just the weight distributes differently. I'm just saying on guys, it usually falls right here. You got a
in the stomach. Yeah.
You get a nice headrest. You know what I'm saying?
Headrest.
Yeah.
Interesting.
My homeboy said that a long time. Was in there. He's like, I see you be working out, Chappelle. I'd be like, fuck that. I got a headrest. I was like, all right, dude, just own, it's smooth. I can't knock it.
Yeah. If it works, it works.
I got a pillow.
I don't remember who it was. I think it was a friend of Macaroni and Cheese's. He was like, I don't really like guys that have like a hard 6-pack because it's hard.
Yeah.
Like it's not. Yeah. They're like, I'd rather just flat stomach. Or, stomachs are never flat, but you know what I mean.
Athletic build, but not shredded.
Yeah.
They took a poll online. I forgot where the website was or what the website, but they said
the poll.
Women. But it was still a poll. No, apparently women prefer kind of like what you said.
Just us, camera 1. Just us.
No, it matches.
Joke whenever your head is fine.
Oh damn! Who took the poll?
And you said. Women. Like, it was
my bad.
Serious, which actually made it funnier for me.
I was like, women. Like, no, stupid. P-O-L-E, not P-O-L. But yes, apparently women don't, even like women as well, don't want a super shredded guy. They want an
I think it's
athletic
intimidating.
guy. Yeah, that's what it said.
Which, I mean, honestly,
would it intimidate you?
If a bodybuilder was interested in me,
would you be like, why?
I would be a little surprised. But I would also be like, I don't know. That would be very hard. Like, I think it would be positive for me because I'm sort of a regimented person anyway.
Yeah.
But like, that would be very hard. Like, most of the bodybuilders that I've listened to talk, like, they rarely ever go out to eat or go out to do something because
they gotta eat
everything
X, Y,
is
all
so
day,
regimented with their food. I mean, that would be hard.
Yeah.
Probably would help me, but
Trim spa, baby.
I'm fattening up. Someone told me I was fattening back up.
Him sensitive.
Might be something else men are offended by, being called fattened it up.
Well, you just said some of them do it on purpose.
I wasn't.
Hot mess.
I wasn't one of them.
Random question. It just popped in my head. Have you ever had papaya?
Is that a yellow fruit?
It looks like a giant jelly bean.
Is it yellow?
Like an orangish yellow, yeah.
Okay. No.
No. You just asked me all those details just to say nah.
Just wanted to make sure I was just wanted to make sure I was thinking of the right thing.
It tastes good though.
Okay.
And then have you ever had dragon fruit?
What's a jelly bean?
Huh?
It's a jelly bean.
It tastes like cantaloupe, but sweeter. Yeah. It's pretty good. Have you ever had dragon fruit?
No.
I just recently tried that. It tastes like less punch you in the mouth kiwi. You know how kiwi has that, that, I don't know how to describe it, tang, twang, whatever.
Yeah, sort of a, yeah.
I want to say sour, but it's not. It
has a little
tart. tart. Would that be the right word?
I don't know if I would say tart.
But you know what I mean?
It's not like
that,
a sour.
Yeah, it's something, you know what I mean? That distinctive, this is a kiwi.
Yeah.
So dragon fruit tastes like that without that ending, whatever word you insert here. It's pretty good though.
Interesting.
Yeah, I just had those two recently. Pretty blessed.
At the club?
Yeah.
At the strip club? I moved to a different office.
Yeah, he built up his own franchise. He franchised ours.
Yeah.
Oh, you know the thing I said I'm involved with
today?
No, you remember I was training some strippers. Yeah, they
strippers in training.
Yes, the group found out that we have a podcast.
Oh, nice.
And one of them was listening, and it was like, yeah, I like it.
Okay.
I was like, when I didn't announce it, but it was like, it's a bit vulgar and not professional, so you guys may not want to listen to it. And somebody's like, well, you need a little vulgarity in your life. Sometimes it's like, touche. And so,
true.
Yeah. So we took a break from the poll, and they listened, apparently.
Nice.
Who took a break from the poll? No. I know. I tried to get you back. It was terrible. Anyway, did you want to go in on...
Go for one of the stories.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Hey. So the first one is her friend's story. It says she went on a date with someone. They met online. And when they first met up, one of the first things he said to her was, "You're a lot shorter than I thought you would be." And why am I reading like I am a Riri? And she's 4'11". So she is pretty short. And she basically says she is attracted to taller guys like 6'1".
Here's the thing. When you're 4'11".
Oh, but he's 5'8".
All guys are taller.
Yeah, but he's 5'8". And she says she's more attracted. She likes guys that are like taller, like 6'1". And
why? You're 4'11".
Yes, I was about to ask. Why did he get in his...
Said the couch was taller. I'm so sorry.
I wonder why why he got offended. He's still taller than her by a foot and some, well, almost a foot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like you said, everybody's taller than you.
Drastic difference.
Yeah.
You could wear spiked stilettos and
he
you
still
would be not even up to his shoulders.
Yeah. So that's, I'm like, if it was me, if I had been him, I wouldn't have been offended by her saying, I'm like, oh, 6'1". I'm like, and I would have cracked a joke playfully. I would have been like, well, I'm still taller than you. Kind of like what you said. I'm still taller than you. So why would I be butthurt? I'm not 6'1". So that one's a little weird. Let's try the other story.
Yeah.
So Miss Kelly, she said her story is complicated. This one, I've already read it, but it's...
Shocker.
I had posted something on Instagram that said, men that mistreat women, God punishes them by pushing their hairline back a few inches or something to that effect. Then I wrote underneath that that said...
Do I need to read it? Sound it out.
Yeah, shut up. Then I wrote underneath that, and now I understand why so many men are bald. And one of the guys that I follow messaged me and said, corny. And I messaged back and just said, LOL. And he was so butthurt that I did not hear from him for a solid 2 to 3 weeks. Well, we've already touched on that one, guys. We
look at us.
Yeah,
correct.
We need them hairlines. You know what I'm saying? We need them hairlines.
That is a little weird, though.
Yeah, if it's, well, you know, they say
it's clearly a joke.
Yeah, but you know, when what's the thing? I guess you think this song is about you.
Do you know, I'm trying to remember what that song, it was about him.
Was it really?
The whole song was written about him. You're so vain.
Is that the same song?
Vain. Yeah. I bet you think this song is about you, don't you?
Yet it was.
And it was.
I wonder if it's intentional.
Betty Bonnie.
I don't even know who sings it. I've just heard the melody a few times.
One of them sings it.
But that's, I find
Bonnie Betty. Patricia Bonetta.
That sounds like a drag queen name.
Pretty much.
No, so I guess, I don't know. Me and you are not easily offended. That's why we do this. Like I mean, am I wrong?
I don't know if I've ever been offended, except when you called me fattening up.
I did not say that. I said you're filling in and that you are in a healthy relationship. Up. That's not the words that I said.
The words you said was fattening up.
Did you hear with women's ears? You know, women don't hear that.
No. Here's the thing. You said it because you thought I would be like,
I did not say fattening up. I said you're filling in.
okay,
That's what I said.
sure.
If I said fattening up, I would have said, yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
Camera 2.
Okay.
So you are easily offended.
I bet you think this song is about you, don't you?
Hot mess. So yeah.
No, I would say like, I think weight is one of those where I feel like it could be men or women. Like it depends on
not
what
gender
you want.
specific.
Like if you were a gainer and I was like, oh, look
Yeah.
at her.
Sumo wrestlers
You'd be like,
get big on purpose.
You'd be like, oh, thanks. I've been working on it.
Yeah, but if I've been to the gym for the last 6 months and I look exactly the same,
Yeah.
you'd be like, you still going to the gym? I'd be like, it's been 6 months. I've been going 6 days a week.
I hear you.
You'd be like, oh.
I have not gotten muscular bigger because I know that takes a long time.
It don't take that long. You just got to go more than Wednesdays.
Well, 'tis life. But I don't think I was getting bigger for the 2 years that I went 3 times a week.
Do you feel like you're getting more definition or more tone?
I just felt stronger, which was a good thing.
Yeah, that's still a plus. Yeah. Okay.
But I feel like I'm getting back in there.
Okay.
So we'll see. Since I'm fat.
You still burn 12 million calories playing pickleball for 2 hours. I get the notification, be like, would you like to compete? No. I swipe that shit away. I ain't going to try to compete with that shit. Most I ever burned in one day, I went to the gym twice that day. It was like 2,500. But again, I went like in the morning and at night.
Yeah. That's a lot though for the gym.
Yeah. But the one benefit to weightlifting is you do continue to burn, even though the watch doesn't say it, you do continue to burn calories throughout the day.
Right.
So
yeah.
Wish it showed up on the watch. Then I might compete with you, sir. Yo, when I see this, I said 2,000. I was like, I don't want no problem. No, I don't want none of that smoke. None of that smoke. I swipe that shit away. Hot mess.
I don't know if I can think of it. I don't know of anything else that
I get annoyed. I don't get offended. You know my little rants. Bitch, you ain't got no car.
Yeah. Well, that's not offended. That's just you being
annoyed.
better than superior.
No, that's just me having common sense.
Superior.
Maybe. Like here or there. But anyway.
Yeah. I don't know though.
Is there anything that could offend you?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't even think like a woman saying something wild to me would probably not offend me. Especially if I because I'm pretty quick-witted when it comes to talking shit. So if a woman was like dead ass serious trying to like hurt my feelings, I got some shit to say back to you. It's gonna come to me. So, but I typically would be like, you got it. So
good for you.
No, for real.
That's what I would say. Good for you. I hope you feel better about yourself.
That's what it depends on where. Yeah, most of the time it's saltiness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you salty,
yeah. Salty. Wonder why that's the word.
I don't know. Dry, maybe? Let's get the fuck out of here. I ain't no more.
Well, you can find us in multiple places.
They're not dry.
Hopefully not.
Depending on who's watching.
If you're watching, hi, here on YouTube, Nosey with Good Intentions. We'd love to hear from you. Camera 1. We talked to Camera 2 today.
I know that never
Nosey with Good Intentions at gmail.com. Comment below if you have any comments, questions, concerns. Let us know. We'd love to hear about it. We'd love to talk about it. If you're offended, definitely Nosey with Good Intentions at gmail.com. I'd love to hear about it.
Did you know somebody told us, wrote to us? Oh, did we read the email?
Were they offended?
No, where they said like, it sounds like we don't care who listens. We're just having a good time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah.
Continue. I'm sorry.
You're good. Instagram knows with good intentions.
When you said the offended part, I was like, yeah, we're just talking to whoever wants to listen. So if you butthurt, just be butthurt.
I mean, this is what I've never understood. If you're offended, why are you watching?
Yeah. I don't watch shit that I don't want to be bothered with.
Yeah. Like if I'm offended by you, I just don't look at you.
Yeah. There's 12 million streaming apps and still, I think people still have cable, right?
And growing. Do you remember that commercial? Comment below if you know where that. Never mind. Do you remember? Comment below if you remember how many and growing. Don't say it.
I'm trying to think of it. I can't remember I'll tell you. Go ahead.
We'll discuss after with the camera. With the cameras off. But we also have Snapchat. If you have Michael's number, it'll come up as whatever you have him
I
saved
don't post
as.
shit on there except for when the episode comes out.
Just change it to and growing.
That's what she said. Hopefully.
What?
Hopefully.
Well, I know there's growers and showers.
The older you get, you become more of a shower than a grower.
But I think even the showers still grow a little bit.
They do.
It's just not a big grow.
I was on YouTube University. They did a study. It said younger men tend to be growers, and as you get older, you become more of a shower. If you're not already a shower.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the elasticity.
Good old YouTube University.
Hey, it helped establish all this shit.
It sure did. It sure did.
Yes,
we also have a TikTok. Knows what's good attention?
Yeah.
Scrolling somewhere above.
Yeah, it's something.
In front of me, there's something scrolling. Is that it?
I think so.
If I missed anything,
It's on the screen.
it's on google.com. Search box. Nosey with good intentions.
Hot mess. Thank you for listening to our Nosey Nonsense.
See you next time.